Hello everyone, thank you for joining me. I'm Kathy Lee from Kathy's Creative Place, and I'm here to share a project with you that I made for Country Craft Creations as part of my design team projects for January, February. And this comes to you from the Craftology box that you received in January. It is the Simple Stories, my Valentine collection. So I used a lot of elements from the collection on my card, but I also used a couple of items of my own. So all of the papers are from the collection, but I added some lace, a few flowers. These are all from my stash. But this is a sticker from the collection, and then this die I have from my stash, and this ribbon comes with the kit. So it has this sheer ribbon. It has these cute little heart shapes on them. Really adorable. And then I also added some pearls from my stash as well. And then on the inside, I used some of the same pattern paper from the front, as well as a sticker. And this is one of the 2x2 cut aparts from the paper. Just adorable. Happy Valentine's Day. And then I replicated some of that pretty lace from the front to the inside. So now I'm going to show you how I made this card. Okay, for this card we've got these pieces that we'll be using. This is a 4x4 cut apart, and I trimmed it a little bit so it's like 3 and 15/16 by 3 and 15/16. And I don't know why I did that. I sometimes when I cut them from the pattern paper, some of the pieces from the prior 4x4 end up on the top, so I just trim it off a little bit. This is the little heart paper, which is the little 36 2x2s, and it's the other side. So this piece is 5.5 by 3.5, and we're just going to use this as an accent panel. This is 5 7/8 by 5 7/8 because we're making a 6x6 card. So my artisan cardstock, I'm using the bright red, which is 12 by 6 inches, and then scored at 6 inches along the 12-inch side. And by that I mean you put your 12-inch side on the top of your scoreboard and then scored at 6 inches. And then so we're going to be using this as our base on our cardstock. And then for the inside of the card, you'll need another 3.5 by 5.5 of the same print if you want to use that same print, or you can use something like this. I like to carry elements that are in the front of the card to the inside of the card to give it a little bit more unity. And then we're going to use this. This is one of the little 2x2s. Happy Valentine's Day. And this is from the sticker sheet. So I cut out this one. And then this is a little embellishment I made with a die cut that I have. Just a little heart die cut. And you can use any heart die cut. And made it kind of like a little tag, because it is really a tag. It really is a tag die cut. And then I cut a layer of this paper and some of the cardstock in kind of a double, and then I tied it with some of the ribbon. This comes with the kit. And then these are some just little flower buds from Wild Orchid Crafts, and they're actually a little bit lighter pink. They're actually just white with a little bit of barely pink on the top. So I did take some of my pink Hero Arts to make it a little bit so it will show up on this heart because it tended to be the exact same color as these roses, and it kind of got hidden away. So, but it's a really nice embellishment because it's got lots of dimension. And then I glued these together, made this kind of coming out of the tag hole, and then that's going to be on our front of our card. And then I have some pearls, as you saw. They're going to be in just 2 of the corners, so I have 3 graduated pearls, large, medium, small. And then any lace will do. I'm using an ivory lace because this flower, this is a Jolie's fabric flower, and it's, gosh, I don't know how old it is. It's been in my stash forever, and it just matches the paper so well. I had to use it. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice. And then I also pulled out some older Prima flowers that I had, and I layered up a few, and I used some more of these little buds for the middles of a couple of them. So I'm just going to show you how I did that. So what I did is I just glued these with some of my art glitter glue together, a couple of different sizes, give it a little bit more layered look. And then I took my bud, and then I have my glue gun here, and you don't have to do glue gun. This just makes it happen immediately because it takes very little time for it to cool. And then I just pull it through the middle like that, let it sit for a second, and we have a cute little layered flower with those buds. And then because I'm going to put them on my card, I'm just going to snip the wire off, and that's it. There you go. Do this in the same. This one's not, I didn't layer this one, but I needed a smaller flower because I don't like everything to be the same size. Need a little bit more dimension by using different sizes. So I'm going to pull that through there very carefully because that glue is going to come through that hole a little bit, and I'll burn my finger if I get too close. Okay, that's going to cool. Take off the strings. Okay, cool, and it's done. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to put this together, and I'm going to put some music on so that you don't have to listen to my raspy voice today. Okay, that finishes our card. Thank you for letting me share this with you today, and I hope I've inspired you to make some Happy Valentine's Day cards.